V6 diesel automatic quattro estate. As you can see from a quick look around the car, it does appear to be in good used condition. However, I'll show you all the close-up points because we've had a lot of interest in this car from across Europe, and we don't want someone coming down all the way from France or Germany and then moaning when they come down. So we'll show you all the points all around the car, because unfortunately it has spent its life in London and it's a little bit scruffy. That's honesty for you. So this front bumper here is before we've touched all the marks in. There's some polish there, there's a scuff there, a few little marks there. These, we'll touch these in with the correct paint, and the same here. We'll do our best, but it is a little bit tatty on that front bumper corner. There were some scratches on the bonnet which we've managed to flat out, but we've gone slightly through the paint here and here. We'll touch that in and it will look a world of difference, but won't be perfect. This wing is all very good. In fact, this whole side is excellent, very clean. The alloy wheels are in good condition. I suppose there's a tiny bit of aging around here, but the actual wheel itself is very good. There's a few tiny chips here which we'll touch in. Tailgate, little ding here, suggests it's had a bike rack on the back, and same here. Not much you can really do about that. Back bumper is a little bit tatty, to be perfectly honest. We've had a quote from a body shop of £150 to refurbish the rear bumper completely, and I think that's money well spent, but it's not money we're interested in spending at the moment. I'd sooner knock it off the price of the car. I suppose you want to be really fussy, there's a tiny bit there, but these trims are made of aluminium and that's just life. This side's actually quite tidy, although to be fair there is a scratch just down here. Hopefully we'll be able to touch that in and make it look a bit more presentable. So that's the car. The inside, all the seats. To be fair, that actually doesn't come out well in the picture, that is just a little bit of dust. The actual interior is in excellent condition. All the steering wheel and all the controls are all fine, there's no wear. Doesn't look like it's been a smoker's car, no real dog evidence. It's been used, but to be fair, the inside's been well looked after. Under the bonnet, does drive well. It's all original straight, so it's been well looked after. All oil's correct. All the levels. Although, like I said, it is a little bit scruffy, like I said, on these points around the car and the bumpers. It does all appear to be original paint, it's all exactly the same colour all round. So let's just take it for a quick drive. Dash is all in kilometres obviously. This in here is in German, a little bit faded. So it starts away. Put the window up. Unusually it's got heated front seats, they both work well. The aircon gets nice and cold. Radio's all working well. And yeah, 183,000 kilometres, which I imagine 120,000 miles ish. This armrest is working, as normally they would fall off. Gearbox, Tiptronic mode, so you can put it into drive, neutral, all comes up on there, so now into drive. We'll just take it for a quick spin, so you can tell that it does drive well. As you saw, it started first time. It's quite lively, but it is a big heavy car, being the four-wheel drive and automatic, but I think it does thunder along quite nicely. When you come to a junction like here, it's fine because I can see everything. Now as I go to pull away now, I pull away sharply, the gearbox is absolutely fine. It pulls through the gears correctly, changing through the gear nice and smooth. Absolutely no slip, and the gear change is exactly where it should be. is all good. There doesn't seem to be any slop, any play in it really. The tracking is good. See, like my hand off the wheel slightly there. It doesn't pull or anything. There's no massive creaks or groans from anything. Very easy to drive with the automatic gearbox, which obviously is handy if you're not used to driving left-hand drive. It does feel weird being on the left-hand side in the UK, but you soon get used to it. All the gauges are correct. Nice temperature gauge running at the correct amount. I'll just put it in reverse to show you the reverse gear. Most people are quite suspicious of eBay, but we've only done it for 9 years. I think in those 9 years we've probably sold £18 million worth of cars. That's not something you make up, because it's a small world. I'll just leave the engine running now. That all sounds nice and sweet to me. No funny noises or anything. It's all nice and dry. We haven't washed the engine, this is how it's come in. And that's about that. What more can I say? There's no wear around on any of these trims. All this is nice and fresh. So is this here. Steering wheel's not worn. And it, aside from this dash being a bit weak, there's no wear on these trims or anything. So in excellent condition really for a car like this at this kind of age. Anyway, got any questions? Just ask the seller through eBay or the contact details on there. Thanks for looking at our listing.